Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a brand new Let's Play. We're going to be playing The Outer Worlds, a brand new RPG released by Obsidian Entertainment and I believe Microsoft. It's a Fallout-esque game, apparently. I've only played about 10-15 minutes of it, as well, I just wanted to know what the game was like. And honestly, from that time alone, I think I want to sink in enough time to Let's Play it. So we're going to get straight into it. We're not going to waste any time. I'm just going to play on normal. Don't really consider myself the greatest at stuff like this, so let's just get straight into it.
Why stay earthbound when prosperity awaits you in the stars? Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon colony.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left adrift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
All right, so the best way to describe the character, the character creation, is essentially Fallout, Fallout New Vegas, more specifically. So the first thing we need to pick is our attributes, or which are under mind, body, and personality. So strength covers a melee weapon damage and the amount you can carry. So it also affects, obviously, blocking, inspiration, and intimidation. We've got dexterity, which affects melee attack speed and ranged weapon and reload speed. So it also affects dodge. So essentially, it just affects these. I don't know why I'm going so deep into this. You guys have played RPGs before, and this is no real different from them. But so we've got 6 points, and we're going to pick a set of skills. Now I've already decided the character I'm going to play. I'm going to try and play a sneaky character for a change, and like try and do rely on like kills, like either long range or really close range. I'm going to try and focus on those two. So I'm going to go for high dexterity, high intelligence, and high perception. Now everything else is going to be average because I don't really feel like losing any of the other skills. Now, temperament is useful to sneak in, but I believe my dexterity should be enough to help me sneak. Because I'm trying to focus more on long guns. Like, I've got 2 long guns, and the rest of these are going to help me with damage to weak spots, critical, and then also, weapon speed attack. Now, this is, a lot of people will recognize this type of system as it's very Fallout-esque. But we're going to be going for stealth, which is going to
certainly know your way around a Mac pick.
Which is going to knock up sneak, hack, and a lockpick. And we're also going to do I'm going to do melee.
I bet you're vicious with a tossball stick.
Because like I said, I am going to try and get long guns as well, but I'm going to try and also focus on one-handed melee. Now, aptitude. So aptitude is essentially the career opportunity your character possesses. So I'm going to go through these because these are all really funny to me, and I just find them amusing to read. So we've got no discernible aptitude. Colonists sounded like a nice entry-level career for a person of your skills. Expanding humanity's reach by civilizing the cosmic frontier was ambitious enough without worrying about your day job. You had the rest of your life to decide how to be useful in Halcyon. So we've got beverage service technician. The Halcyon colony needs good people, but it will sell for ones who can mix a memorable drink. As a human cocktail shaker, you've made a concoctions that could end wars or fuel skip drives. You're still trying to balance out the flavors of a truly signature old-fashioned, though. We've got the bureaucrat rank 0. The universe operates on laws, and laws require paperwork. Halcyon is no exception. If something isn't stamped, filed, unfiled, referenced, redacted, certified, indexed, and numbered, then it might as well not exist. Birth certificates included. We've got cashier subgrade non-supervisory. No transaction is finished without a smile. You live for the ka-chunk of a bit of cartridge getting inserted right side up, the redemption of loyalty points, and the promise of a good day. Come back real soon. Bye now. Are more than empty words. They're a promise of and a standard you intend to carrying to the frontier. We've got construction electrician class wire spooler. Contrary to popular belief, cable management is an art form. Something about hiding electrical wiring behind panels to maximize airflow and just makes you sigh with relief. Colonists don't need to worry about the bypasses and workarounds that keep the power flowing. That's your burden to shoulder. And then we've got elevator operations specialist. A proper lift goes up and down. Anyone who thinks otherwise isn't fit to wear the badge. Being a specialist means something where you came from. A commitment to upward and downward mobility that doesn't have a price tag. I've got factory worker conveyor operator, which is what we're going to be going for, by the way.
You've got all your limbs, at least.
So safety and efficiency don't always go hand in hand, which is why so many of your co-workers at the factory were amputees. You survive the trenches of the assembly line long enough to know when a hydraulic press just wants to pancake some fingers. Thankfully, you managed to keep all yours. Got farmer dirt. Or dirt farmer, I believe that is, yeah. You go into this business for the tubers, but you stayed for the ploughing, planting, pruning, and plucking. It isn't honest work if you come home clean. Worms need dirt, and food needs worms. You're just doing your part for the worms. A food additive tester. Sometimes quality control means sampling a delicious Borst smoothie, but most of the time it means swallowing toxins until you find that one stays down. You love a good surprise. Now your stomach's lining has the consistency of a broken-in saddle, it's easy to explore your culinary limits. Got janitor sanitation class. You spend your evenings kneeling over ominous stains with a bottle of caustic solvent and an absorbent rag. How the blood got there is irrelevant, above your pay grade and beneath your interest. You're an artist of erasure. When you're on the job, there's no trace to be found. We've got Tossball team mascot. There is no problem in all the cosmos that team spirit and a big stick couldn't solve together. Your last major head injury in the field knocked some extra cheer into you, and you've been a rising star in the Tossball competitive mascot food chain ever since. It doesn't matter that no one knows your face under the mask. You share glory with the team. Medical technician junior grade. Prior to leaving Earth, you earned the trust of medical community's most esteemed junior surgeons, who entrust you with stuffing cotton balls into pill balls. Experience on the job made you realize that diagnosing illness doesn't take a formal education, and when a search terminal, little imagination will do the trick. Safety inspector. In your line of work, the corporation's bottom line needs more protection than its personnel. Guardrails aren't free. Thermal shielding needs replacing. And a hatch that seals reliably is a luxury. You're on the vanguard of ensuring that every possible expense is spared. Since corners don't cut themselves, yet, you prefer to think of a workplace accident as a happy little coincidence. We've got Scientist Assistant Level 0, Class A. You've cleaned out enough test tubes to develop a keen instinct for what goes in them and why. Maybe you didn't get in this business to mop up the leavings of failed experiments, but that's just part of the job. Even if you can't unsee what happens in the lab, you can at least learn from the mistakes and enjoy some colourful nightmares. And the last one is sous chef. The hierarchy of a modern kitchen is a ladder of many rungs. Your role as an assistant to the second deputy chef's aide is one of the middling distinctions, but you are honoured to pour your heart into the ritual emptying of grease pans and the backbreaking labour of a gravy restoration. You're holding out for that advancement to poultry inspection, which is due any year now. So the reason we're going to be choosing factory worker conveyor operations for the dodge, so essentially sub-sous chef does add to melee weapons, but I think the idea of dodging is a little bit more useful if we ever do get into a fight. Appearance. Now, we're going to be playing as a male because I always play as men. That's just what I do. Now, face-wise, I think I'm going to try, probably, like, build a, like, take a base face and then, you know, take it from there. I'm going to go for, where is it? I'm going to go for number 2. Yeah, we'll go for number 2. Skin tone. Yeah, make it a bit lighter so isn't, you know, we're not too dark. Eye color. What kind of... Ooh, fucking hell. Some creative eye colors right here. And by creative, I mean, you know, varied. Fucking hell, these are cool. I'm going to go for those because they just look amazing. Now, for the rest of the face, for the most part, I don't really care about messing with stuff like this. I use presets for the majority of the time, and I think that's better. Now, I know what hair I'm going for, because it looks awesome. And by awesome, I mean futuristic-y. Now, hair color-wise, I don't know. I kind of like that, like the, whatever, like, I don't know what color that is, but it's got, like, red tint to it. I think I'm going to go with blue. I know how, let's look through them all, though. So we've got, like, we've got some reds, we've got some neon ones. So it's very futuristic type hair colors, which is pretty cool. Yeah, like some of them have got a mix of hair color as well. Yeah, I'm gonna go for blue. It's more specifically this blue that seems to have red tint to it. That face is upsetting me. I don't know why, but I don't think that's the face I like. I like that one better. Eyebrow style. But at least you can have monobrows, you know. Inclusion, ladies and gentlemen. Inclusion. I think I like the standard ones the best. Thank you. Beard. As you know what, let's go for a pretentious beard. Let's actually change hair color, actually. Let's go for like a more... Let's go for that blue. You know, keep it consistent. Yeah, we're going to go for that beard as well. Actually, no. We'll go for that one. Actually, no. That looks a lot better. So we'll go for features now. Let's do a bit of dirt. I mean, if we've been in cryo sleep, would we have... Or whatever type of sleep it is, would we have any of, like, dirt? Makeup-wise... Yeah, I don't really see us needing any makeup. Although that looks pretty cool. So does that, actually. But, yeah, I don't see makeup as really something I'd go for. Let's have a look at the scars, though. Got a Chelsea smile in there. You know, the typical eye ones. And then we've got, like, a fucking... Just a full-on face fuck-up right there. I think we'll go for, I know which one I'm going to go. I'm going to go for the, you know, just the lip one. Now, we could go really old, stay really young. We're going to be really young. It's kind of obvious. Name. I don't know. Oh, nah. Alex. Oh, you know, fuck, I'm rewriting that now. Right, rewrite again. There we go. So, this is our character. He's high in dexterity, intelligence, perception. He's a factory worker, conveyor operator. And he's got some... He's, you know, he's decently skilled in quite a bit of things. Let's get going.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend. Not likely, bootlickers. Initiate skip jump. Shit. Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? Bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck!
Can you hear me? Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry. I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you. Hawthorne should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste. Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
Right, so we've finally got to land after being woken up and pumped full of drugs, I believe the way of putting it was. So right now we're on a planet that I believe is called Terra 2, I think it was called. I mean, it said in the little cinematic we were watching. So it's like a tutorial. It's going to teach us all the buttons, which I remember the majority of right now. Ooh, you have items for me. Good. What's this? Sneak past some pricks now? More specifically, those pricks. Not that they would do anything anyway. Look at that. Didn't even notice I... Okay, fine. Slightly noticed I existed, but you know, not a big issue.
Easy now. You've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
There we go. So, obviously, F is to heal. We pick up heals. Pretty much, I believe you can buy them and stuff like that. I've not really got to the portion of the game where there's buying and selling.
You, come here. You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, law, that stings.
Space as what?
Oh, we're all part of the Spacer's Choice family here. Not that I deserve to be. Can't even deliver a company slogan. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take them. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters.
You're hiding in a cave and you blocked off the exit. You're as good as dead.
Spacer's Choice policy clearly stipulates that dead and as good as dead are two completely different properties of matter. Unless I'm dead, I'm contractually obligated to attend to my post. I will report that illegally grounded spacecraft if it is the last thing I do. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh?
You're an idiot. Give me a gun before you get yourself killed.
Yeah, you sound a lot like my lieutenant. Here, hope this gun serves you better than it did me. All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice. Yes, nailed it that time.
Can you tell me where I am?
You hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's Choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a provisioner's for a can of our famous salt tuna.
Do you know anything about the Hope?
The Hope? Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something? Don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but I'm not allowed to fraternize with Cleo workers. Company policy.
Yeah, I'm off. And you're not. I'll take that. I'll take that. Now, the type of character that I'm going to try and play as is not a vicious murderer, but more of a out for himself type of, like, you know, rogue. More of like, you know, like a rogue. Like, you know, I'll do anything for my own safety.
Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the hell? This...
But yeah, so well, that's what we're going to be playing as. We're not going to always being the aggressor. We're going to try and... Oh, Jesus Christ. I do apologize you've just seen that because I'm currently having to record Windows because the game doesn't actually record in... the Shadowplay isn't picking up the game, so I'm having to record my desktop. So hopefully it should all come out as good as it should, you know, would normally do, but yeah. Now, like I said, we're going to be playing as like a roguey type character, someone who's out for himself, but isn't really a bad guy. And there we go, hibernation complications detected. Tactical time dilation. Due to complications stemming from being revived after an extended hibernation, your brain processes time differently. Pressing the tactical time dilation (TTD) button slows down the world, giving you time to think as well as take action. You have a limited time in this mode. Standing still drains your TTD meters very slowly, while moving attacks drain it faster. The TTD meter refreshes slowly over time, which is a very good thing to have. Just gonna... Oh. There we go. Now, the reason I obviously did that is because I know that these guys are going to attack me. But for the majority of the Let's Play, I'll tell you guys, obviously, like I did with Greedfall, where I got to the last time I played it, and obviously what's new for me. And that's a new weapon there. That's a two-handed weapon. But so yeah, I'm going to be playing this in a very stealthy, orientated fashion. Probably going to try and keep to murdering people not too often, and you know, I'm gonna try and keep to myself. If I have, like, let's have a look at the melee weapon we got. So TNL weapon safety training, weapon management. You can have up to 4 weapons equipped at any time by dragging them to the slots at the top of the screen. On this page, you can also inspect your weapons, compare them, flag them as junk, or break them down for parts. Players with the engineering skill can repair weapons on the screen as well. Take care of your TNL weapons, and they'll take care of your enemies. So I'll put this big old telescoping staff from Spacer's Choice. And this is our guy. He's got pretty cool look. You know, I kind of like that armor. It's pretty cool. It's got like a very cool vibe to it. Armored ballistics will keep your skin intact. Armor management. Drag armor or helmet items up to the equipment slots to wear them. You can also manage your armor here. Break them down, inspect them, compare them to other armors, tag them as junk, or drop them. Holy crap, we can go clothesless. Not bad. So we've got piece metal mining helmet, which gives... Oh, one... You know, I kind of like that. This gives to term... So let's have a see what that looks like. Ew. Whereas that looks really cool. We're going to go for that. TNL makes the best gear for you and your friends and family. Consumables. Here you can use junk, or drop your consumables. They can be used directly to gain a variety of boosts. Your Dimension Medical Inhaler is shown at the top of the screen. It uses Adreno as fuel to heal you in emergency and can always keeps loaded into slot 1. Increase your medical skill to unlock more drug mixing slots that can hold all types of consumables, not just Adreno. Each slot is mixed into every puff of the inhaler for a combined effect. Your medical skill increases the duration of these effects. I did not know that. That's pretty cool. And the rest of these doesn't look like anything's going to about them. And this is just a general Megpack tool used to pick locks. We definitely need those. So let's have a look at that general. Stranger in a strange land. Phineas needs your help to set things right in Halcyon, but you'll need transportation first. Find Hawthorne's ship. The smuggler took your meeting location a bit too literally. Guess that means his ship is yours now, if you can find it. So let's have we'll do a little bit more playing, and then we'll we'll get to we'll end the part, and we'll then obviously move on. Right. So let's try and kill these guys without alerting each other. Unfortunately, I just alerted them, obviously. Don't be a dickhead, mate. There we go. Fucking hell. There we go. So, there we go. That's the item I was waiting for. Perfect. Now, with this, to be fair, I probably shouldn't have, walked out as early as I did, but what are you going to do? Ooh, we've got some new armor. Let's have a look. Okay, I assumed it was new armor, but it might just be... Okay. No clue what I picked up then. Obviously, let's try and keep these notes together, look a little bit around, but I don't think there's anything until, maybe later on. And there is the ship we're going to steal. Or procure. These guys, we're going to go talk to these guys quickly, though.
Hey! Get over here before you get yourself killed! Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Gall on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about.
I've already dealt with a few of these marauders. Not impressed.
You pulling my limb? I mean, yeah, of course. Marauders. Bunch of addle-brained derelicts. I could round them up all by myself. I just, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs, son.
I guess I'll have to give you a 0 on my customer satisfaction survey.
Seriously? But those marauders will... Ugh. You know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. Then it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Here we go.
Well, have fun that without you two. Let's watch. Oh, they got one. Oh. A bit of a headshot right there. Something tells me she's dead. I say we go and investigate. Very, very slowly. I don't personally want, let's fucking... Wait, did they collateral? Not collateral, sorry. Did they trade kills? Did they both die? No, she lived! She did not live in my test playthrough. Well, that's a problem, because technically, she's gonna want to know things that I don't personally feel like telling her. So, you know, because of the fact that she's technically now an issue, there we go. And you've been promoted. Level up. Congratulations, you've gained enough experience to go up a level. Open your character ledger to advance your character. Leveling up increases your health points, gives you points to upgrade your skills, as well as gives you access to a new perk every other level. Keep leveling, and you'll be upper management material in no time. Wait. Bitch. She has a fucking rifle. She had a rifle on her. That's the whole reason I wanted her dead. Well, this is not going the way I was hoping it would go. But she's dead, so, you know, technically that's still a win. But unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have to end this part here. If you guys have enjoyed the first part, and leave any comments and stuff like that. If you want to buy the game for yourself, it will be in the link down below. And I hope you guys will join me for the next part. See you guys then.